Babyliciouses! Welcome to this special crossover episode of Babes in the Conclave with the Cringe Is Real pod. Philly and I are going to be joining you in a second with Sam to talk about the Australian Traitors Season 3 relaunch party where we got to see the premiere, we got to meet some of the new contestants and talk about all the excitement. We think you're going to really enjoy it. A couple of programming notes for the season coming up. So we've got Philly holding down the fort on the recap with a beautiful guest, Karen. Karen is going from Australian Survivor, is going to be joining Philly every week right after the episodes air to break down what you've just watched in our recap episode. A few days later, I'll be coming on back and we will be doing a feedback show, Philly and I, with some very special guests that we've got booked for you this season. So if you've got questions for us, please, every week, send them through to Babes in the Conclave. The easiest way to do that is to join our Discord, which you'll find in the show notes. Otherwise, you can send them to us via Instagram or email. And we should be having exit interviews as well. So a lot of stuff happening this August. It's going to be a really busy month, and we look forward to it. See you soon, babes. Bye.
Well. We did it, team. We've survived the Traitors breakfast, and by that I mean the 10 launch preview event. What do we call it?
I'm calling it the premiere launch party. I'm so excited they did it. I had so many international contestants reaching out and saying how jealous they were. They're like, why didn't we get to do this?
Yes, I've already seen some Reddit chat with people being like, did you see that Annabel from season 2 was also in attendance? And I was like, yeah, girl.
There's been at least 2 rage posts about Australia season 2 this week as people still discover it. Just 2. So wow. This is exciting. We're moving on now. People can finally have some closure.
I know. And look, if you're new here, hello everyone. I'm Sam Cremean from the Cringe Is Real podcast. I'm joined today, of course, by the stunning Annabel Fidler from season 2 of the Traitors Australia. And ChiliPhilly from Australian Survivor. How you going, Phil?
Hello. Sorry, I was thinking this very on brand for mine and Annabelle's appearances that I get to talk for 10 seconds. And
and Philly, these are your 5 seconds. Start now.
We're consistent. We know what the people want. So it's a crossover pod. It's an emergency crossover pod that we had to do because we got so much fabulous content from this event. I wasn't sure going in like how much access we'd have, what was going to go on, but we literally were just left alone in a gorgeous room with half of the cast of this show, which I can't believe they let us do. So we've got some really great interviews with the cast to share with you. We also got to see the first episode, which was so awesome. So we're going to share some high-level spoiler-free thoughts on that, of course. Annabel, what did you think of the event?
The event was so much fun. It was a free-for-all, and by that I mean free-for-all on the champagne that never ran out. Free-for-all on the contestants that were there who had already had access to the free-for-all champagne since midday.
They were jolly when we arrived.
And I was pickled by the time we left, so it was perfect.
Yes, they're very hospitable at Traitors HQ.
Philly, we were discussing very briefly afterwards that it was quite novel for us where we go to an event and you were my plus one, as in it was my show for a change. Usually I'm piggybacking off you to Survivor events.
well, yeah, even though we both got criticised for attending the Survivor finale, despite me being a Survivor contestant, it was nice to finally go to a traders event because you've never really got the opportunity to sort of be. And also note, given that you and Alex were the only actual alumni there, your presence was even further sort of amplified.
Yes.
I'm a blimp at the Survivor events. You're like the main character at these events.
No, you're so right. No, so that yes, team. Behind the scenes, we had Alex.
Can we talk about her
Yes.
boots for 1 second? She was wearing the most incredible boots I've ever seen.
Like thigh-high gold metallic boots.
They were
Insane.
drag queen
So
stripper boots, and they were amazing.
I will note we are talking about season 1 Traitors Alex and not present contestant Alex.
Oh, true. There's an Alex on this season.
Reigning and only champion of Australian Traitors, Alex. So she was there as well. That was really cool. Before we get into the contestants, should we maybe talk about meeting Gretel?
Yeah.
Yes.
How can we not? And firstly, Annabel, amazing. She shared your clip. I died. Did you see?
I know. I was like, should I send her the proper file? Because she'd done this sort of screen recording of a story reshare.
Mum has screen recorded, and no, let her leave it like that. It's too good.
The
It
aesthetic
was
is there.
perfect. Yeah, so we'll talk about that interview. You'll also get to hear the full version at the end of this pod. Phil, you had probably the best conversation with Gretel and bonded big time. So talk to us about your convo with her and what you thought.
Well, yeah, I realized I only interviewed 2 people, but my interviews were long, the longest 5-minute interviews. Yeah, basically, I specifically wore a crochet top that said "Faithfuls and Traitor" all over it, and Gretel was obsessed with it. She loved it. So
She
yeah,
was
so a lot of
locked
our chats,
on
half
you.
of our chat was actually
She
about.
was like fully trying to do an interview with like, I don't know, some influencer and just like staring over at you. And I was like, yes, we're in.
Well, if you look at the mic, it was for the Hollywood Reporter. I was
I
like,
wasn't
oh,
paying attention.
great.
In my mind, Phil, we were the only people there. There was no one else there except us and the cast.
I think we were the only because if you looked at the sort of other clips that 10 sort of posted, the other people who'd attended the previous, note to everybody listening or watching, there were 2 separate events, like we sort of alluded to. There were actually 2 of the same event that happened throughout the day. So there was a lunchtime one and an afternoon one. And we decided to go to the afternoon one. But in the lunchtime one, they had people like the Purple Wiggle there.
What?
The hot
Famously, the hot one, John,
Which
one of
one?
the
Isn't there,
twins
like,
from
10
Justice
purple-
Crew.
Yeah, from
Oh, the
Justice
hot
Remember
Crew.
one.
Justice Crew, the hot one.
Damn. We missed the Purple Wiggle,
Yeah.
but we
No,
got
but
the
we were the
cast
most
lubed up.
unserious invitees. We were the
Oh.
most unserious people there.
And the contestants themselves said they were like, this one's way more fun. Or even, I think when we did the Q&A, Georgie, who
Oh.
took it, was like, this is a lot more livelier crowd than the previous one.
The corporate crowd plus the Purple Wiggle. Yeah, we were fun. We walked in and Krissy Marsh like V-lined for us and was like, what are we doing, team? Where's the champers? She was having the best time ever. And I was like, okay, great. Now I feel calm and comfortable.
It's going to be great. So Gretel is fixated on Phil. Phil ends this night, team. And I use the term night loosely because we were drunk like it was about 10 p.m., but it was in fact around 5:30. Phil closes the evening topless, draped in a trader's cloak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Iconic.
Seriously, we need to release that footage of me walking down the street.
We'll put that in the Discord. We'll put that in the Babes Discord.
Yeah. Totally paywall that shirtless content film. Yeah, so what was the deal with the cloaks? Were they handing them out? I was gone girl by this point. Did you have to open the trader's note to win one? Or did you just steal one off one of the
No.
henchmen?
So
We just
despite
get, our Channel 10 media person gave it to me.
Oh,
Because
awesome.
Phil had stripped off. So despite Gretel's protestations,
Yeah.
Phil had made this crochet vest for this event and stripped off, gave it to Gretel, said, no, 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 I insist, it's yours. She was delighted. But now Philly is semi-nude at the Channel 10 launch party. So the helpers are rushing out like, please, somebody, think of the children and drape the cloak
know.
around Philly so that Philly doesn't have to go home naked.
Yeah.
We're either on every invite list from now on or blacklisted forever. It's one or of
I
the
think
other.
we're gonna be at every event now.
Oh, good.
I think so.
I
I think we
choose to
made
believe
it.
that.
We brought the vibes. Everybody had so much fun with us.
Well, so there was another event that took place the night before at Krissy's house
Oh,
that I learnt about through talking to the cast, and a lot of them were there. And oh my God, I wish I copped an invite to that one. That would have been amazing.
was the whole cast there or?
Most of the people that were there that we spoke to were there. So
Okay.
yeah.
Messy. All right. So back to Gretel. Did you get a chance to speak with her, Sam?
Did I ever? I was so nervous about meeting Gretel. I've obviously had this we've all growing up as like a queer in the early 2000s in Australia. Like Gretel is like she's mum, So I did feel a bit like, oh no, how is this going to go? But she was so lovely. And then when she asked about who we were, I was like, oh, well, I guess now I've got to tell you. I guess now I have to recite my infamous impression of you, to which she was neither delighted nor upset by, I would say. It was the most Gretel response ever. But it was great. I felt like I was an unruly housemate in like an exit interview and she wasn't impressed. So life goal unlocked.
Oh, incredible. And you could tell she's really locked in on making sure that this is a success. She was so friendly with all of us, really generous with her time,
So generous.
and wants the Traitors Australia to work this time. Like, wants this to get the media attention, wants this to get eyes. And I think she's going to be brilliant. One thing that Philly and I are always really critical about the US version, and apparently the Faithful 2 guys have been chatting about this a lot as well, is like the lack of cohesive backstory a lot of these hosts have. Like, who are you supposed to be? Why are you here? Why is there an Amazon package? Like, it just makes absolutely no sense. So we went in wanting to ask Gretel about her backstory. You can hear it in the interview. And spoiler alert, guys, the backstory is relevant. It immediately comes up in the premiere. It makes sense. 10 out of 10.
The fact that she's taken it's like Ellen Cumming walked so she could run, like, and as she told us, it's like she went, oh, that's camp. He's kind of doing a little bit of a character. She's like, how about I do the most character work? And, she reminded us a few times she's a fiction writer. She's an established author as well as being, a TV personality. So she's written this character that we're all going to get to see throughout the season, and I'm so excited. I was not expecting that. That was probably the biggest kind of surprise of the day.
No, it was so exciting. Loved her books, by the way. I wrote a book report on one of them when I was in middle school, and my English teacher hated it. But you know what? I'll be a Gretel Killeen book stan forever.
Should have brought it for her to sign.
Yes!
Should have loved that. Should have loved that.
Oh, we could have done so much more with Gretel if we'd actually realized she was just going to be there.
Be there. I thought we'd get 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So, speaking of more time than we expected, Philly, you did a really long interview with Shane. I wasn't there to listen to it, and I also haven't listened to the recording yet. So talk to me. You got to have a one-on-one with the first boots.
Yeah. Oh, fully. And also, not to confuse everybody, because I posted on Instagram, awesome, first boot law was developed on this day. And friggin' people who were on Survivor were responding like, is this a spoiler? I'm like, guys,
no.
she was literally the first boot before me. The season before
because
my
people
season
just
was
remember her
All-Stars.
as
She
a
was
winner.
it was actually really nice to talk to Shane because out of all of the first boots, I think Anastasia is now the last person that I've made zero contact with in any way, and I don't even think she watches the show in any capacity. But Shane, I always thought might have been a person that I never would have crossed paths with because she's just like lives in Tassie and does her own thing sort of thing. So I was really excited. Out of all the people, I was the most excited to meet Shane, obviously for more Survivor things and Traitors things. But that being said, it was nice to ask her questions that were relevant to both. And she's pretty funny. I have to admit.
Oh, I love that.
She called them all weirdos and randoms.
She was cute.
I did see her as I went to the bathroom, I saw her taking some time out, de-stim time to just be by herself.
Oh, yeah,
and
actually,
I was like,
I actually think I might have been the right person for her to be talking to because I talked to her pretty chill.
Yeah.
And everybody else probably would have been like,
yeah.
Like this one over here. I had people running away from me by the end. I was like, I'm over here. Hey, should we talk about the first episode?
We can. Can we first talk about some of our surprises? So you, Sam, were pretty familiar with most of this cast. Like Philly and I, we got Big Brother, we got Survivor, we got Queen Kong. We are not across Made in Bondi. We are not across Aussie Shore. I knew I was going to fall in love with Tully of Big Brother. I did not know I was going to fall in love with Lawson.
Lawson was my biggest surprise of the night. Like, I left being like, I love this bloke now. I need Made in Bondi to get renewed. CPR back from the dead for another season. He was so funny and like such a good sport. He was the first to say, "Oh my God, no one watched that show." You know, like that's hilarious to me. Like he's real for that.
I am interviewing him and kept referring to his show as Made in Bondi. Oh, wait,
No,
sorry,
you said
Aussie Shore. Aussie Shore.
Yeah.
He's like, no, babes, I'm Made in Bondi. I still can't get it right. No, he was a great sport.
Hey.
You're so right. The George Michael Wham era look, love it.
Oh, he's gorgeous. Him and Manaaki running around together, obviously, you know, similar age. So they had a fun time together on the show, it seems.
yeah.
Cute. Obsessed. All right, we can talk about the episode now.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Incredible production values that we were all saying during it. Like, wow, it looks really... Because we've seen this location as Traitors Diehards in New Zealand season 3. So we kind of knew what to expect with that. But it does look different from New Zealand, which is cool.
It looks really different. It looks higher budget. I also liked that they didn't follow the same twists in exactly the same way as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I would say, I don't want to tweet this out, but if anybody's watched New Zealand 3 or even New Zealand 2, because it is the exact same location as those two seasons, don't expect it in any way, shape or form, despite it being the same production, that it's almost unrecognizable.
Yeah,
it's like
not...
you cannot tell. It's not like the US, UK where it's like, same shots, same
It's like you bought the
setups.
package deal, here it is. Yeah, they've used the manner, but beyond that, everything else is pretty much unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Including some characters, some supporting cast for Gretel, perhaps, that make appearances, which is very camp. I think that's the word for the first episode is camp. Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. You must feel so bad to be the season 3 New Zealand cast right now. These guys have got a party. I don't know what they've done in post, but it's looking shinier. It's looking, there's going to be some really mad Kiwis out there.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, because a lot of the Australia cast also are former reality stars, I feel like they have a better sort of probably will have a better receptiveness to the edit.
Hey, there's one person we didn't talk about who was there who's not a former reality star, which was Rob Farnham. He was good shout.
Okay, did I accidentally start drama with Rob Farnham?
Maybe.
I can't tell if I did or not. I was like, it would be so on brand for me to turn up and accidentally start drama with the white guy with dreadlocks. But whatever.
Does he have dreadlocks or just a man bun?
He's got a man bun.
It's just a bun.
Undercut with
It's an undercut with a man bun, but maybe it was just unwashed, but it looked like it might have been dreadlocks put up. I don't know. Well, further inspection was required. He was quite withdrawn, so he wasn't like super keen for a chat. So I gave him some space, but then he was up on the panel at the end. Now, dear listeners, by this stage, I am God knows how many champagnes deep, but I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, we need to give Rob Farnham some love. You know, he's received nothing. So I'm like, Rob, this is a gay show for the gays. We love seeing a straight man come in and experience gay drama for the first time. How was it? What are you bringing? And then
he was so good. He was like, put his like media training hat on, and he was like, I was raised by strong women, and it was such a politician answer. I loved it.
And afterwards, I was like, wait, did that come off as me being like, what the fuck are you doing on this show? Because that is not where I was going with it.
Because I feel like also I feel like a bit of missing context was like outside of him, the panel comprised of the two, like Krissy, Gamble, Keira, Alex Nation, Kirby. It was like
it was girlies,
real queen side. And then Rob, because he like didn't have a seat or he was out of the room. So when he re-entered the room, he was like on the complete other end, on the other side of Gretel, like completely separate. And so it created this weird thing where it's like Georgie had given like all these like divas all these questions, and then Rob is just sitting there like, ooh, waiting for something.
I meant it positively and with love, but I think I might have accidentally started a feud with Rob Farnham, and I'm kind of here for that.
Yeah.
He probably needed that.
He followed us on Instagram. You've got to watch out for this. Rob, no. Annabelle's made a statement. She is not trying to start beef, but if you want to have some, some fake beef.
If you'd like some fake beef, you can go for it.
No, it was you being like, Rob, you're a straight white man. Prove to us that you're not homophobic. Go.
That is so not what I meant, but also if that was how it was received, it's kind of here for
you
it.
were just like, how are you going to queen out with these queens? And then he was like, I don't know how to say I will without sounding like, yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah. No, obsessed. It was
Devo Queen. Speaking of queens, I was Devo Queen Kong and Reese Nicholson weren't present, but they've got a lot happening. There's, always a drag race like world tour or whatever that they're doing. So I can imagine there would have been a schedule clash. But did you see Reese is doing screening parties at his venue?
Yeah.
Comedy Republic?
Yes.
We're going to go.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
Not screening parties. Definitely not viewing parties.
Yeah.
So let's maybe talk about what interviews, because we've sometimes cut out our introductions. So you might be having some zero context interviews with us in various states of inebriation coming up.
Should I just go through who we spoke to? I've got it here.
Yes,
so
let's
we'll
do it.
Start with my chat with Manaaki. Then it's your chat with Lawson and Keira.
Oh, it's Lawson and Tully. Lawson and Tully.
Lawson and Tully. Then it's Phil's chat with Shane Gould. Then it's your chat, Annabel, with Henry from Survivor, who was another one I got to say, like, what a bloody gentleman.
He was lovely, but
he was so lovely.
He was really, really, really lovely. Less like, maybe he was more sober than the rest of them. I did notice watching the recording, he was holding a Coke Zero. Like he was less dramatic and like giving less than the others, I felt.
Yeah.
Well, he had to go to work the next day. He had to teach the kids.
There you go. Good responsibilities. Then it's my chats with the Housewives, Gamble and Krissy. Then it's all of our chats with Kirby. And your chat, Annabel, with Keira. Then it's our Gretel. I've saved Gretel to the end because,
Gretel extravaganza.
The Gretel extravaganza. So that's, the interview lineup. We're going to play that on now. So
enjoy.
Hey, babes. It's Sam here from the Cringe Is Real with Manaaki.
Hello.
Hey, doll, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I want to ask you, so you're known for being a serious party animal.
Yes.
On Aussie Shore. Were there parties in the mansion? Who were you partying with? Give me the tea.
See, it's always just a party with myself in my head. I feel like and I went in and everyone's coming in with these like serious game plans, and Manaaki's just like, where's the alcohol?
You're like, where are the drinks?
Where's the drinks
happening?
and where's the hot boys? Lawson, hello.
He's over there. Lawson is quite cute.
Hello.
Do you reckon Lawson would go gay for pay?
Hopefully. How much do you want?
And so did you have much of a strategy going in, or was your strategy just to party?
I was like just trying to act like dumb and cute, but I don't think that's really much of an act.
We're doing a great job,
you're
doll.
like, yeah, it's very believable. But I just think going in and just being myself. I think everyone may have came with different tactics of playing strategic and playing not their personality, but if I got out in the first episode or the 12th episode, at least I know that I'll be going out as myself.
Stunning. And so there's been really good queer representation of this casting, which we love.
Yeah.
Did that play into your game plan at all?
Gay plan?
Is there a queer alliance?
I was like, the show definitely saw like intersectionality, and they're like, we're choosing all the yous. But like, you try to, but you just never know, because the gays, they're great at lying. Half of them were in the closet for like 5-10 years ago, so,
Colton Underwood who?
But it was just like, just try to be friendly and make friends with everyone and not get stabbed in the back, I guess.
Amazing. Well, we wish you all the best in the season. I'm hoping you're a traitor, because I think that's going to be camp as fuck. But did you have a fun time on the show?
I did. It was such an enjoyable time. Like, having all these different people. To be very honest, I didn't know who half of them were, because I haven't grown up
Girl,
here.
same. The Bachelor, I'm like, sorry.
I'm like, Survivor? But no, like, because I didn't grow up in Australia, like, I've only been here for 2.5-3 years, so getting to meet everyone for the first time, and there's such massive personalities, it's very scary and daunting, but I think I held my own.
Thanks, Steve-O.
Okay, three-way.
Three-way.
Down.
Tully,
Yes.
Lawson, we're both coming from very different backgrounds. Tully, you're famous for the bisexual drama.
Oh.
What can we expect from you in this season?
Well, I can confirm that I stayed true to my beautiful partner. There was no risk of that, no offence. No, you know what? I think people will see that I have grown up a lot. I've grown up a lot, done a lot of growing and evolving and maturing, and you're going to see a very different side to me, I think. People are expecting a hurricane. Lawson, was I a hurricane?
No, and that was before your beautiful child.
Yes.
Imagine the learning since.
Right?
A whole new woman.
Yeah. And you know what, Annabel? I watched Lawson on Made in Bondi, and I thought, what a wanker. What is that accent? Have you made that up? Are you South African? Where are you from? And I walked in on day one. He is actually such a sweetheart. He's a real golden retriever. He really is. He's beautiful. We love Lawson. We do.
I mean, as someone who's frequently accused of faking their own voice and accent, I feel a special affinity for you, Lawson. I get you. This is a big difference from Made in Bondi. Do you feel like you were prepared for this?
Absolutely not, but it didn't really matter. I thought coming in there'd be a lot more arseholes. I found out quite late it was celebrity traitors. I thought it was just a normal version, so I found out late and was expecting arseholes. You almost, whether it's societal or whatnot, you associate celebrities with arseholes.
Especially reality TV, yeah.
TV. Exactly right. So I was nervous as all get out. I was not prepared at all yet. Underwhelming, but for the best reason. Everyone was so lovely, so it made preparation quite simple.
You know what I'll say about Lawson as well? I think, Lawson, you were this beautiful, you like the light-hearted, didn't take things too seriously, this sweet, as I said, golden retriever. But then when it came to round tables, he was paying attention more than he let on. You always delivered a really eloquent, beautiful speech in that wackadoo accent. And I was like, this kid is more switched on than he lets on. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. And I said before, I'm so sorry. I did love you on the Traitors. Our season is way better. It's way better. It really is.
All I've got to ask is, did anyone win?
Did anyone win? Oh, I mean, you're going to have to wait and see.
I know who won, and if you pay me $101,000, I'll tell you.
Given that you've done Survivor twice and you've won once, what do you find is harder, Traitors or Survivor?
I think they're two very different games.
Yeah.
Traitors is very much about the social game, and I preferred Survivor because it was a lot more physical. It was more dynamic, With the physical, you actually had to survive, and that's what I thrived on.
Yeah.
Like the fire keeping, the cooking,
Yes.
the sleeping, keeping the shelter, the deprivations, so I really liked that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Traitors was much more about all these random weird people. And I think, well, what does that say about me?
Yeah, it's right. I feel like a
Random
very
weird.
regular. Maybe one last thing. Okay, so we are both Survivor first boots. What would be a good sort of, noting that you won before, what would be your best advice to somebody who's been voted out first of any of these sorts of games?
Talk to a psychologist.
Yeah.
I think you really need to be able to debrief from it. And you know what I did when I got booted out from All Stars first? I came back to Sydney, and it was a Sunday, I think, a Sunday night, and my daughter lives on the Central Coast, and I was going to go and stay with her. But I thought, no, I'm going to go and stay at the Taronga Zoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I did. I went and stayed a night in the zoo.
Yeah.
And I was able to talk to the chimpanzee keepers.
Oh.
And I said, Survivor's a lot. I've just been on Survivor, and it's a lot like chimpanzee politics.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's being like a...
There's actually this book, Franz Waal, W-A-W-A-L. He was a Dutch researcher of chimpanzee behaviours, and he, when I was preparing, for Survivor the second time, I read his book and I thought, my God, Survivor is just like chimpanzee politics. So I went to Taronga Zoo, so it was sort of a transition out of one human zoo to an animal zoo.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I think the advice would be you need to talk to people.
Yeah.
And sort of debrief from the experience. But you also need to be around people who say you're a good person,
Yes,
It's
exactly.
just a game that I wanted to win,
Yeah.
But, I wanted to play the game,
Yeah.
And so you just got to deal with that disappointment.
Yeah.
And it's a reality, and there's life's like that. You have disappointments in life, don't you?
Yeah. I mentally prepared myself so hard, but for any scenario that when I left, I think I was pretty fine with what had happened.
Well done, yeah.
So thank you. No, and so I feel like your advice is pretty sound. Talk it out, get it sorted. But yeah, I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Sweetie, it's been a while. We're back.
We are so back.
This is, I feel like, a natural fit for you.
Yeah, I think so. It's essentially Survivor, just slightly different.
Well, I was going to say it's you and a bunch of middle-aged women who love a kaftan.
Oh yeah, let's go with that.
So you get the call. What are you thinking? What's the plan?
I honestly get the call and I'm like, me? It's been 7 years since I've been on TV. And why not?
And then you realise it's been 20 years since some of these people have been on TV.
Yeah, look, we're aging. The grey hairs are coming in. So, we'll see if we still got it.
Gotta say, what did you have more fun with?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I think Traitors as a game is funner.
The breakfasts, though.
I'll take rice and beans. I'll take...
They're cold, babes. They always come in cold. All right, give us a little teaser. What can your fans look forward to when they're seeing you?
Chaos. Maybe? Chaos. Let's go chaos. Big things. We'll see what happens.
What I'm hearing is showmance with the Real Housewives. Stay tuned.
Where's Gamble?
Famous,
Is real?
the Cringe Is Real.
The Cringe?
Famously obsessed with the Real Housewives of Melbourne.
Oh, well, why, thank you.
As you know.
Me too. I'm with it.
And, I'm not breeding Pomeranians, but...
Why not?
Well, I should be. Cringe heads, I'm here with the one and only Gamble. Hello. Hello, darling. How are you? Did you have the best time on the Traitors or what?
It's the most fun I've ever had in my life. Don't tell my husband.
Well
No. Well, I had them off too.
oh! Spoilers.
No. It's not like the other shows.
Yeah.
We go upstairs by ourselves.
Did you miss Wolf Pup being away for that long in New Zealand?
Krissy was really comforting.
Oh, you had Krissy to keep you warm at night.
Making this up. So we walk upstairs at night, and we're like walking upstairs. I'm like, oh my God, I've walked upstairs with a different person every night. So
Sounds like, honestly, most nights for me.
I know, how fun. Okay. I feel like, like house hunting without wanting to buy.
Amazing.
Anyway, ask me a question.
Sorry, tell me about the fashions on the show. Traitors is known for high camp fashion. Besides Krissy and yourself, who was
Queenie?
serving looks?
Queenie,
Okay.
Gretel.
Gretel, obviously.
I think that Keira,
Oh.
I would give her best dressed.
What about from the boys?
What?
The boys. Were any of the boys well dressed?
Oh, the boys. Oh my God, Manaaki.
Manaaki does love to serve a look.
Oh my God, am I saying his name wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Okay. Oh my God, and Rob Farnham.
Rob Farnham with the look you love. Bless.
Like for everything. He's just like an all-rounder.
Amazing.
But best dressed.
And if you could take another...
No. And Reese.
Reese, of course. We can't forget Reese.
Like the best dressed.
Can I ask, if you could bring another Real Housewife of Melbourne with you to the Traitors Mansion, who would it be?
I actually want to do, I've been asking them just for one time, please give us a whole Housewives Traitors.
Oh my God, it's Gina. Look over here. She's here. Gina's here in disguise.
No, that's not her makeup artist. Are you kidding me? No, the eyelashes
No, sorry,
are
you were
all
saying,
wrong.
so a full Housewives season.
A whole, like, Traitors Housewives.
Make it happen, Ten. Come
Or
on.
maybe you can mix up with some husbands, but...
Yeah, well, I don't
I prefer
know.
husbands.
Give the gays what we
so if I was
want.
going to bring anyone, it would be Janet and Jackie and
Janet
me,
knows how to have a good time.
and we'd be, like, stirring the pot.
The coven, like the conclave with you three, I would die.
I would die too. Or someone else would die. It's all about killing, right? I know.
is.
What would be really nice is to have... I don't know, but Krissy and me, we're getting it right. We're going to get it right.
Yeah.
And maybe we have like a really nice ending this season.
I'm excited to see it.
God willing.
Gamble, thank you so much for your time.
Cringe. Turn to cringe.
Cringe at me. Hi, babes. It's Sam Cremean here from the Cringe Is Real podcast with the one and only Krissy Marsh from the Real Housewives of Sydney. How are you?
I am fantastic. We've had a couple of champagnes. There's no skinny
Just a few.
bitches here. But
What?
we've had-
Hang on. No,
I
who do
know,
I speak to?
I know, they were serving
Disgusting.
margaritas. I'm like, guys, don't you know? Like, hello.
How do you not know how to make a skinny bitch?
Exactly. I had a bartender last night that honestly did not know how to make a skinny bitch.
Fired.
Fired.
How was it? How was the
Oh my
Traitors?
gosh. Well, I've only just got to see an episode. So this is the first time that we've got to see it. So you haven't seen it.
Not yet, but I'm
And
excited too.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic show and the whole concept of it, but it's actually beautiful to watch.
And can we expect the same level of drama, chaos as the Real Housewives?
Well, you know what? I'm good at a fight,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can
we
pull
know.
it out.
Are we going season 1 Sydney?
Yeah,
That level?
I think there was quite a bit of chaos around me as well, which was nice. It was actually nice not to be in it the whole time. So I did enjoy watching a few of the young'uns have a little argument.
The spring chooks.
You know, all those spring chooks on Love Island, they're all very sexy.
I know. There's a few of them I'm like, who? But, you know, whatever. You got to get rid of some people.
Yes,
you got to kick some people
And look,
off.
you know what? Whether you're a faithful or a traitor, I think this show, you will be captivated. It's got fashion. It's got beer.
Who, besides you, who was the fashion icons of the season?
Oh my gosh, look, I think Gamble did really well. Fellow housewife. Reese, oh my God, they did so well with all of his. All of his. Am I allowed to say his? He was teaching me the whole time we were away. He's like, Krissy, it's okay to say queer. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
He goes, the queers have regained queer. I'm like, oh my God. He was teaching me daily, and every time we did a challenge, I'm like, Reese, you're all man. You're all man, Reese. We had so much fun with Reese. Reese was a lot of fun.
Was Gamble able to bring a Pomeranian to set?
No, she couldn't. It was filmed in New Zealand. We weren't
Strict
allowed to
quarantine.
take anything. We were like stripped bare into the house. That was it.
Oh, I'm excited. And tell me about the breakfast.
Oh my gosh, well the breakfast was always stressful because you never knew whether you were going to show up at breakfast, let alone anyone else. So you honestly didn't.
And were there skinny bitches at breakfast?
No, but I would have had one.
Truly.
I might have snuck something into the manor house, maybe. Every time they're like, we had to drive these cars to go to the thing. Hey, Krissy, do you want to drive? I'd be like, oh no, don't tell the producer.
They make you
he's
drive?
behind me. Yes, they did, but Kirby could always drive. But maybe I was having a little secret
Classic.
tipple.
Yeah.
Secret skinny bitch.
Well, Krissy, we're so excited to see you on the show. Fingers crossed you're a traitor, because I feel like that would be iconic.
We
But
have to
either
wait
way,
and find out.
yes, we will.
I
Thank
could
you.
do either. Traitor, faithful.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
darling. Mwah, mwah.
Toodle.
So we're here with Kirby.
Amazing. Thank you so much for having a chat with me, by
Are
the
you
way.
kidding me? You have no idea. When we saw you were cast on this season of The Traitors, we all collectively gay gasped.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I love that.
I've got to say, great queer representation in the cast this year. Did that play into your strategy at all?
Look, I always love anyone from the queer community.
From the fam.
Yeah, from
we
the
keep
family.
it in the fam.
Yeah, absolutely. But I also can compartmentalize and be like, what's good for me? What's going to work for me? What's great strategy?
Oh, I've seen you play Survivor. I know.
Not everyone does, so we love that.
Oh, amazing. We can't wait to see it. And you've seen the first episode.
Yes.
How did you rate your Reddit? Are you happy with it?
Oh, look, so far so good. I feel like I'm warming up. It's probably similar to my first season of Survivor. Nobody saw me in the first 3 episodes, and then all of a sudden, ta-da. So maybe I might make it episode 2, might make it 3. Who knows?
We can only
Who knows?
hope. Thank you so much, Kirby.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you on the show.
Thank you.
Honey, we're here. It's a big change. We've got breakfast. We've got gay drama.
Yes, gay drama. Of course we delivered. Look at the cast. Like, you can't expect anything less. It's drama, there are blow-ups, there are funny moments. Not that we don't know what happens after episode 1, but some incredible stuff happens.
Manaaki or Ferris? Who would you rather be stuck in an elevator with?
Ferris. Look, I love Ferris. I've had so much time and love for even Manaaki. Manaaki's incredible. I was about to swear, but Manaaki's stressful. Like, I like chaos, but I like controlled chaos. And Manaaki just says what Manaaki wants to say. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sweating.
Diva, we're so excited to see you. We've got the Queen here. We've got Keira herself. Keira.
Yes.
The Traitors, you. It's been a while since we've seen you. How did you feel about doing a show where there was limited love?
Look, I feel like I kind of like that. I was like, I want to do something different, but I also love the Traitors. Just overall, like, I'm a massive fan. And I just felt like it would be fun, and it was, nice not to have some guy to compete for. You know what I mean? I was doing it for myself, not for some guy.
And it's great when you can just, eliminate the guys. I mean, maybe they'll get murdered, maybe not.
I mean, it was always a mystery. You never really knew what was happening. You could only hope. You could only hope that someone you didn't like was going that night. Because let's just say I didn't really have much of a choice in the matter.
You heard it here first.
I'm from the Cringe Is Real podcast. We love all things Australian reality TV. You are actually in the theme song. It's you going, listen, mate, I've worked on this show for 6 years. You're going to tell me that we've edited something? I'd like to know I told you that. Iconic.
Iconic. Okay, I'm ready.
So, I want to know, the Traitors, when you got the gig, had you seen the show before?
I hadn't seen the show. I'd heard about it. I hadn't seen it. And then I looked and looked and looked at all the episodes.
Oh.
Like that, I looked at 3 different countries.
Okay.
And, of course, everybody has a completely different tone.
Oh.
And I love the gameplay nature.
And from a scale of Alan Cumming to Claudia Winkleman, where do you think you fit as a host?
Well, they're all incredibly different styles. I would say Claudia is the more conservative. If I were to say the three,
she's motherly.
Yeah, she's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Ellen went a bit camper with those outfits, which I love. And to be honest, they probably gave me permission to think, let's go even camper.
This is what we want. This is what the gays want. And did you have much say over your wardrobe this season?
Oh yeah, I made a scrapbook of references. So I created the character's background because I'm a fiction writer originally and also I'm an artist. So I created the character and her background and what happened to her family and then examples of what I would like to wear for all the missions.
You went method. It's a character.
Yeah, I did want to do that because it makes it more fun to me.
Yeah.
I really like the artistry and creativity, and I was really fortunate because everybody came along for the ride. So nothing was too big. If we get another series...
Fingers crossed. Gretel, I can't wait. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Gretel, we are thrilled to have a new lady of the manor. What we want to know is her backstory. Why has she kidnapped all of these reality stars?
Well, this woman, me, as a child, unfortunately, both of her parents died. They were very, very wealthy, and they both died under mysterious circumstances. So she lived in the manor, this dear little girl, and her butler and maid were her butler and her nanny were her best friends, and they raised her. And Butty the butler still lives in the mansion. And the maid, we last saw her taking ayahuasca in the garden with the henchmen. So anyway, so that's her backstory. And she's been married 11 times, 8 husbands, 3 wives. But they all died, mysteriously disappeared. So she is just a woman looking for love. So she invites people over to play with her. And that's what they're doing. They're just playing with her.
Bisexual diva just looking for fun.
Love.
For love.
/ fun.
Can't wait. We're super excited. Thank you so much, Gretel.
Thank you.
Gretel,
Yes.
my outfit caught your eye from a distance.
Yeah, from a distance.
Yes, you can have it if you could find a shirt for me amongst this crowd.
Okay. Do we really have to give you the shirt?
Do you want me to walk around with no shirt? Is that appropriate for this event?
Well, I think you'd be okay with no shirt.
Yeah, okay.
Manaaki would be okay with no shirt. Lawson would be okay with no shirt. Everyone would be okay with no shirt.
Okay, amazing.
What about if I made you something out of serviettes and gaffer tape, which I just found in the back room?
That would be amazing, and I would cherish it forever. Okay, so we've sorted that out. You're getting this, receiving this.
So clever.
Thank you.
It's just so clever. And you know what I love? It's so unnecessary. You look at it like it's there because it's an idea and it's beautifully executed. And that's what art is. And you're connecting. I love it.
Thank you. I made it out of an old granny square blanket, so it's a whole thing.
What? So you had to undo it all, roll it all up.
Yes.
It's very good.
Thank you. Okay. Speaking of...
One more question. How long did it take?
So I started it maybe 2 days ago, and I finished it literally an hour before weekend.
It's lovely.
Thank you. Okay, so my question, along the same line. Okay, so I have seen in the promos all of your outfits throughout all of the season. How would you best describe your favourite outfit that you wear this season? So describe it for me before we see it, and then I want to be able to pick out your most iconic outfit.
It's hard to judge your favourite outfit because, as many of us know, wearing outfits is coupled often with a lot of pain and discomfort, and a lot of things don't quite fit. So my favourite might be Ugg boots and a caftan, So let me think. I mean, I think I look most normal in my looking for a husband who lives on a ranch outfit. that's probably my most normal. And I think the finale one is pretty good.
Okay, so we have to not only watch until the finale, but also, would you prefer your outfits you're wearing on the Traitors versus your crop tops and tight pants you wore in Big Brother?
Oh, I don't think I ever wore a crop top.
That's right. What was
Not a crop top, because I've never been a crop top wearer. But, you know, one of the things about fashion, as you know, is that there's a line in what is necessary. Oh, we need to cover up. And then there's this thing. Okay, we all maybe agree on that, except for your arms, which everyone should see. But then there's this thing of conformity or self-expression. And is it interesting to look at? And I think when you're putting on a show, be interesting to look at. When I'm walking down the street, I would never wear something like this because I don't want to be looked at. But when I'm hosting a show, I'm entertainment. Yeah. So I'm in a costume, and that's what I love.
That's amazing. So I want all the attention on me right now.
You've got it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.